Hey guys, today is Thursday. Happy Thursday, and I want to say thank you guys all for your comments on my last two videos. I really do appreciate that. You just don't know how much. My life is like continuing to change. God is really showing me some things about myself, and like I say, some of them good, some of them bad, and some of them are just it's like. But what you guys don't know is like I've been on this, I guess, a spiritual journey since I was in nursing school. There were some things that I discovered about myself, and in nursing school that I was very spiritual, but and I really believe in spiritual connections. Um, if I explain it to you, I don't know if you guys would understand because I think you just kind of have to be on the same journey as me. Um, it's like all throughout my life, God has like revealed things to me, and whether I choose to follow it or not has been like my call or my judgment. But for the most part, um, He's been right on it, and I think I'm just coming to the tail end of my journey. And given that video last week, like I've been there for so many people, but I failed to mention when when I was struggling in nursing school, because at the time I was in nursing school, I was in this abusive relationship, and there was many days that I wouldn't sleep at night, and I'd go to class and I'd tough it out. Um, I would be like abused that night. That morning, I had to be in class and I had to perform. So I finished nursing school with a lot of prayer, and and it was only God because I had so much going on in my life. I was struggling with my sexuality, um, being in this abusive relationship, and I'm telling you, in depression, you guys don't know. If I say how I made it out, I made it out, and I mean, even when I look back, there was times when I'm sorry this video wasn't supposed to go here. There was times when I didn't know I would make it because I was so depressed. I was so in the dark with life, and I'm telling you, guys, it wasn't until my niece was born, my oldest niece, that I saw light in the world. Um, and she was a great blessing for me. And then, a couple of years ago, she was taken from me, not by death, but by a mistake of her own that is probably going to guide her on some type of emotional journey. Considering she was like my daughter, and yeah, and it's just been a whole lot in the past couple of years. But she was like my light, and you know how you get that glimmer of light in your life, and she came like at the right moment. It's like God always sent things to me at the right moment. I was so dark and so damaged, and I didn't know love, but when she came, my whole life just changed. Yeah, it really did change, and I'm thankful for that because I was in such a bad place. When I say, um, I remember I was I was on the verge. I was failing nursing school practically, and then I'm like, look at me now. But I think God knew my heart because all I asked for was I wanted a career that would afford me to be able to help people and take care of others, like help people financially. And when I say I've been there for people, not to boast or anything, but um, I'm proud of my accomplishments that I have been able to support people in different ways, and I'm just waiting for my time to come, and I'm sure it will come because when I do things for people, I do it because I enjoy it. It gives me great pleasure to give. I don't receive much, but It's nice when people are thoughtful as far as I go. But anyway, that's just kind of where I am this week, and I'm sure I know my time is coming, and I could go on and on, guys. You just don't know. You just don't know. I've had so many spiritual encounters with the Lord along my way in all these years that has been very has made a very impact. So I know when I feel Him, even though I don't go to church. People say that you have to go to church to feel the Spirit of God. You don't. The Lord knows what's in your heart, and I was reading I started reading Joel's new book, and he's like, God, the Lord knows your heart, and yeah, back in the day, he anyway, I would say I came up with the conclusion that, or it was mentioned to me that I was kind of like David, and I was laughing with my girlfriend the other day. She said, "Oh my God," she said, "You are like David," and she's like, "Yeah." And David got in trouble when he was idle. Yeah. She said that's when she fell. He fell with Bathsheba. But yeah, I've kind of lived my life that way. Really, I have, and it was said to me way back in, oh my gosh, when did I graduate nursing school? In 1999, 1998. Yeah, that was way back in 1988, and you know they said David had his change within his 40th year. But anyway, I don't know the story, but because I'm not religious like that, but everything is good. The new guy is good. He's steadily surprising me with things. When I say he's weird, he's just kind of weird. I struggle with the emotional part because, you know, when you're used to dealing with females, it's kind of different. And then he's a different type of man. First of all, he's older, and he's all into his head. Like, there's a fine line with him between um, there's a fine line, and I know that, and I brought that up to him, and he said that there is, and there's a fine line between overly aggressive with him and being like right there, and it's like I try not to teeter. He's just like, because he's so nerdy, and so I don't know if having met lots of intelligent men, who's nerdy and very smart, who knows nothing but books. He's an analyzer. So when I get feedback, it's like, what? I'm like, okay, you didn't really answer my question, but okay, maybe you did in your own way. But um, he shows his emotion by doing. He don't say, he do, and I can really appreciate him for that. He always surprises me with things. For instance, last Thursday, he called me. We did his pumpkin for his job. We had a great time. And then he was off that Friday. And he had mentioned this restaurant that he would take me to. He asked me if I liked it. And so Friday, he called me about 11 o'clock. And he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, just leaving the gym." He said, "Well, I was calling to see if you wanted to go to Stone Mountain." I said, "I just finished working out." He said, "Let's go to Stone Mountain." So we went to Stone Mountain. And boy, he whooped me up the mountain. He whooped me. When I say I met my challenge, I met my challenge. He is like a maniac. He got lots of energy for his age. I'm gonna quit saying that, but he. I said, "You don't have to prove a point, honey." I thought I was gonna die going up the mountain with him. Never have I met my match. But yeah. So he said, "I thought we'd come and exercise because we're gonna go out to dinner tonight, and we're gonna need to get a good workout in because he likes to work out too, and he don't want to be fat either. Um, or he don't want to be like overweight. I won't say fat because that's not politically correct. So I'm sorry. Um, yeah. So he took me to nice dinner. Oh my gosh, he takes me to the best places. Oh man, and it's like order whatever you want. I like, yeah. So, and then after that, we do other stuff. And my roommate was like, yeah, gosh. She's like, y'all might as well just move in with each other because he's here all the time. Are you gone? Or whatever, because he's off from the weekend. So we're like together. Um, but yeah, so I'm in a good place, just enjoying myself. And I know somebody was saying that on one of the comments, it's like, don't let anyone be the reason for your happiness. Well, I don't think I let somebody else be the reason for my happiness. I think someone else enhances your happiness. Um, yeah, I don't think I tried to think about it, and I really don't think I'm looking for someone to make me happy. Um, the happiness that I seek is not from someone; it's from just certain situations. Like I said, I'm a very family oriented person, and those are things that I need for me to thrive and to feel normal. Um, and for me, family connection is very important. And losing that is a significant loss in my life. So I think I mourn the fact that I've lost a significant family member. Not that I'm seeking for a man or anybody else to make me happy. I seek family, if that makes sense. When you've always been surrounded by family, or I've always been surrounded by family. When I say I've never lived apart from my family, I've never lived apart till I moved here. And I didn't go off to college. I never left my hometown till I moved here. And then I inherited Sonia's family. And they've been my family for 12 years. And now I don't have that. So to me, I'm not seeking happiness from someone else. I'm seeking more of my family, if that makes sense. And I don't think I said I was looking for happiness for someone else, because I'm happy with just having people around me, because that's what I thrive on. I work with people. I love people. Even when I was growing up, we always had a gazillion of people living with us. So, no, I seek for family, not for anybody's approval of me, because if I sought out people's approval, I would always be unhappy with myself, and that is not the case. Um, so I just have to say that, because I really do disagree with that. I mean, I know people can think and call it what they like, but I seek family, and I think that's it. Because that's a very important thing for me that helps me thrive. Um, you don't know, you don't know. I'm just like, even when I was in Texas, I was never alone. If I was, I had 5 kids on my shoulder or in my backseat of my car. So no, it's not about that. It's about me belonging with a family, with a group of people, and and that's just me. That's just where I'm from and what I enjoy, and that's a big old part of me. And even the new guy, he's like, man, I wish I'd have met you when my son was younger, because his son is like, because we do like family things, and I like that. But his son is 23 now, so it doesn't matter. And I did meet his son last week, which was very interesting. So, um, yeah, he's a widower. Widower? Did I say that right? So, um, yeah. So anyway, that's just a little tidbit. I hope you guys have a great week. I know this is another long video. I'm back on my grind. I've been trying to do this because I'm not gonna let that man beat me in nothing. He said, "Oh, you competitive, huh?" I say, "Yep." I'm not gonna let that man beat me in jack. Cause that mountain, I was like, I was like, really? But I'm not really running. I can't run much. That hamstring is still tight and giving me fits. So I will probably just like he cycles. So I think I'm just gonna take up cycling or cycle every now and again and just do weights or something. But because my bike isn't as fancy as he is. He said, "What kind of bike you got?" I said, "Not one like you. My bike cost me $250, so I got a hybrid road bike." Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. Like I said, thanks for watching my videos, and I'm encouraged. I hope you're encouraged. And my life is constantly changing. Even though I seem sad on the camera, it's not a pity party. It's like I'm sad for a moment and it's gone. Sad for a day, a moment. Sometimes I need a good cry. If you go back and watch all my videos when I first started this journey, I was teary at least once a month. Northern Southerner can vouch for that. Once a month, I had my time, and it was like my time. But I'm dealing with myself, and sometimes dealing with yourself isn't that easy. So, uh, because sometimes you hate yourself. But anyway, have a great week, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for being my friends. I really do appreciate it. So have a great weekend. Bye.